Hello, I'm Rick Casko, head football coach, Cass High School, Cartersville, Georgia. And today I'm going to be talking to you about how to win with average high school players. I've been a head football coach for 17 years, and over that time I had never taken a head football job that had a winning program. And I'd been blessed in one or two programs, one of which I had a number of NFL football players out of the program. Glade Central, you might be aware of that program down in South Florida. In that program there, we did extremely well with very good players, but that was one of the few places that when I arrived they had tremendous players such as Fred Taylor, Riedel Anthony, James Jackson, just to name a few. Of the other jobs I had taken, they had not had winning programs, and we did not have quite the same caliber players, as most coaches don't get great players like that all the time. Today, as I said, we're going to be talking about how to win with average players. So we want to start out, and we're going to be talking about the trap. And I hope you enjoy this video. Now we're going to look at the trap as an offensive football play. I want to tell you why we run the trap. There's a lot of good reasons that I have selected to run the trap, and that's to run the ball up the middle. As you look at the football diagram here, just the interior linemen, our holes on trap are 0 and 1, and they're right off the center. I just feel like if we can establish a running game down the middle of the football field, then all other plays are available to us. And actually running the football up the middle with a fullback, as we know fullbacks this day and age, it'd be great to have a 4-5 guy, but with a 5-1 flat running back, he can run trap just as well as anyone else. Well, all we look for is an average back that has quickness, and if he can hit the hole, tough kid, this ends up being a great play for us. Actually, the goal for our player, our fullback, is 1,000-yard rushing with the trap play. By establishing a trap play, like I said, many other things are available to us. And I really, truly believe that without the trap, or out of a play that you can run right up the middle of the football field, outside plays become very difficult to run. So by us establishing this with, just like I said, an average back, a good size kid, doesn't even have to be that big to run trap because it's not a physical run, but it is key to be able to read it. So like I said, an average size kid, 5'9", 5'10", 180 pounds or so, runs a 5 flat or so, can run the trap as good as anybody if he's just a tough kid, and that's what we like to have at fullback, and you'll see why the trap is a successful play for us. Okay, now we're going to look at the trap play as an offensive play. I'm going to draw the trap up against a base front. We're going to go a regular pro set here. And I'll put ourselves in an I formation. We're going to put the 3 to the tight side. We're going to put the 1 here. And we got the Will, Mike, Sam. Put the corners, safety. Now, what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you what everyone does on this particular play and how we operate this play. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you, as we talked about, we run the 0 and 1 trap. We're going to run the 0 trap because we're always going to find the 3 technique. We want to run the trap to the 3 technique. So what we'll do is I'll describe the receivers now. Where immediately the receivers know if it's a 0 or 1 hole, they're going to attack and work to get to the free safety. If the corners run with them, they're going to have to pick them up. They're going to cross field block. They know where they want to eventually get. In this case here, with the 0 hole, we know we're trapping to the right. Our 3 back is running to the 0 hole, which many of you have your own nomenclature there. And we'll call this a 30 trap. Big block here, as we tell our the advantage of that advantage I want to say, but for an average size center like we have, a 215-pound